ladies, before we get into tonight's topic, everybody in the world talking about that pop, 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 that slap. Let's talk about that for a little bit. What y'all think about that? Will Smith going up there slapping Chris. I mean, I think he slapped the taste out of his mouth because he was
Right.
discombobulated. He couldn't really talk after that. So, what y'all think about that?
That was a girly slap. I didn't like it. You know, it was very distasteful of him. And I think he's an icon. By him being an icon, if he was a rapper, probably would have understood a little bit more, but he's an icon. So it's a lot of people that actually is looking at him, you know, because he's a role model. And then he was there getting an Oscar, his first Oscar. Come on now. You know, if I was Jada, I'd have slapped the hell out of him when he came back and sat down. Like, why you go up there? Don't let him know I'm mad and I'm irritated about what he had to say.
Well,
Like
she
you
the
was
one gave him the eye to go up there. She's the one that literally looked like she wanted to push him, up there to do it. However, but he should have took a different approach for it.
he
I
should
think
have.
that was very unprofessional. And
Yeah,
I hate how everybody acting like he's God after he done that. Because
yeah.
it was very, like you say, distasteful. He should have took a different approach. And I think it was just some building hurt that he took out at the wrong time, at the wrong moment, and as everybody's saying, on the wrong person. Because if it was somebody else standing up there doing that, no way in the world it would have happened.
Yeah. I also seen that one of the Shims the lady man that interviewed them, and she said something about, I can't wait to hear what's next on the red table, and your entanglements. So to me, that right there was more of a low blow, and they just laughed that off. But he just looked weak. I don't like weak men, so.
Well, I was like, that couldn't have been me.
That shit would have happened to me though.
But
You jumped on his back.
man, what I will say is that I understand that was him. He felt like that was him defending his wife. However, that could have been done a totally different way.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean, because I respect the man for taking up for his wife, and I understand it was coming from a place of just like, her. Well, I think it was more so seeing her hurt, because I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but when I saw the video, he was laughing at it.
He was.
And then all of a sudden you see him walking on the stage, and I'm like, and then pop, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just felt like maybe at first he thought it was funny, but then when he saw the hurt on his wife's face, he kind of like retracted that. Okay.
No, he thought he was gonna look like a straight up beach knee.
Man.
Yeah, but that wasn't the moment. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
Jada, she laughed at a little, and then she turned around. But Jada always rocked a short bald head. Her mom, her daughter, they beautiful people. So for her to even get mad, I still have been like, me and my husband got more money than you. We would have laughed that off. I mean, it's just.
Well, I think it was just more so coming from a place because she has alopecia, and so, which is a medical condition,
Yes.
So I think that that's what it was about. It wasn't the fact that she just chose to. I mean, yeah, she did choose to shave her head, but it was also because she had no choice. And so that's where it was more so coming from. But either way, regardless of the fact, he just should have handled that a lot better. Do I look at Will a little different? I can't say I look at him a little bit different because we're all human. We all make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It's just that he's in the public eye, so we see his mistakes more than anybody would ever see ours. So I think that for a lot of people it may hit different because of that. But to me, I just feel like, well, you human, but it was bogus though. It was bogus, and I feel sorry for Chris Rock. But I don't know if y'all heard, but he on tour right now, and they said that his ticket skyrocketed. So in some way, it did some good.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a helpful move. Because the simple fact. Go ahead, Tammy.
I mean, I'll just say this. I felt like it was fake or staged when I first saw it. It didn't because I caught it at the end and I thought it was fake. And then when I see that he won the Oscar, I'm like, so you telling me, because I think they be already knowing that they gonna win, but whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking like he was just portraying like, oh, I'm a actor, and this is why I'm getting the best actor award because we on here acting. That's kind of how I took it, but they ain't saying nothing, so I guess it was real. My whole thing is Jada was sitting there, she rolled her eyes or whatever, what I saw. She rolled her eyes and then, he did his little giggle and maybe looked at her and then, okay, so you want to get up in the middle of a show to slap somebody. I mean, people talking about, oh, my husband better ride for me like that and this and this and that. And I feel like it's a time and a place to address everything, because now people are looking at you, no matter what somebody say, that pride is a mofo. So it's a pride thing. And everybody, oh, my husband this, he better ride this and this and that. But it's about your character. It's about your character. So it was a joke. So no, I don't think nobody would have thought nothing else about it if he didn't slap him. Nobody would have even paid attention to that. I didn't think it was distasteful. Okay, she has alopecia. Okay, comedians gonna say whatever they want to say regardless. So I like you guys said too, I think it's pent up anger and frustration with other things too. He probably tired of Jada. Real talk. Like, I'm tired
of it. I ain't even married to her.
Right. And I'm like, it could be in wrong place, wrong time. And if you want to slap him or knock him out, you was gonna see him backstage or at one of the after parties. You could have handled it then. So I wouldn't want my husband to get out of character like that, because your character that follows you somewhere. Now, do I look at him differently? No, I don't care. If he comes out with another movie or a show and I like it, I'm gonna watch it. He pimp slapped somebody, all right. And that's not gonna make me look at him no different, but I just think that he could have handled it better.
Differently, well, if she was that insecure about it, Jada and Will have more money than anybody, and as I spoke on it before, you can get a closure. Get you a front lace. You set your ass up there bald headed, knowing that he was gonna talk. You got a comedian hosting the dog. So you want to sit your bald headed ass in the front row and get mad and talk about, I got a disease, I got a sickness. This is nothing to die from. You got people with cancer and they fighting other kind of disease, and you want to make a big ill that you sick. Hey, let me go take this wig off. You would think I got alopecia. You know what I mean? But I chose to get on here. Wear your wig. She can do that. She got money.
Yeah, she got money.
So they doing it for clout. I think it's just clout chasing.
And then she get on that. Her statement was, "It's a time to heal." Oh, they finna be at the red table. They finna be at the red table talking about it. Will gonna be crying. Will gonna be like,
he cried too much. He cried too much. He cried too much for me.
How you gonna slap somebody and start crying about
it? How you slap somebody and you cry?
Right, that's what as well, being remorseful about it. I don't know.
He ain't even apologized. He apologized to the award show.
I mean, he apologized on stage, not to Chris Rock, but he has apologized to Chris Rock since then.
No, Chris Rock put on there on the Shade Room, he did not release that statement. He did not get a personal apology from Will. As of today, it had this morning when it posted up there, they have on the Shade Room that the apology did not come from Chris Rock, or he didn't get one from Will. He apologized to the Oscar, but not to Will.
Maybe to Chris Rock. Maybe we can reach out to Chris Rock people and see if we can get him on a podcast. Girlfriend talk. You know what I'm talking about? Let's talk about it. You know?
Right.
Chris Rock should have said, "You want to slap August like that?"
But I feel like that's two totally different things, because everybody comparing it to that too. Like, he knew that she was messing with August or whatever the case may be. I think it's
actually he said he didn't.
He claimed he didn't.
He said he didn't. He said he didn't. I mean, I would be mad if a man came in my house, shook my hand, and banging my wife, and that was my son's little friend, so.
But August,
I think it's just so much, like a lot of people were saying that his childhood, he just been known as a little B, and so he just made himself look like a bigger B.
She said a little B. But
I'm
also
still gonna listen to Summertime. Summertime.
really quick, August Alsina did say that Will did know. It's Will who says that he didn't know, but either way, I digress. But I thought, just going back to Table Point, I thought that what I read last time was that Will did apologize. I don't know if it was like to Chris Rock in his face, but he did put something on his social media with apologizing. So, but I feel like the fact that you didn't apologize to this man directly, I understand he on tour, but at least pick up the phone. And again, do we know if he did that or not? I'm not sure. Based on what we've heard earlier, so far he hadn't. But I feel like at the end of the day, it should have been more of an apology to Chris Rock than anything else. That's embarrassing, man, and that's a hard pill to swallow.
Right. Well, I look up
like,
Chris
when
Rock
I see you,
because
it's on
he didn't press charges. He didn't want to press charges. He walked away from it, and sometimes it take a bigger man to walk away from a situation.
Yeah,
and that's what he looked like. You know, he didn't bring no more clout to it than what it deserved. He walked away from it peacefully and kept on with his touring. That's why, you know, and that's a big responsibility to take on, that he didn't sit there and address everybody or making it a big deal like everybody making it, and making Will look like he a hero out of all of this.
Yeah, that's true.
And they were saying something about taking his Oscar. I said, just a little slap. My God. He still earned a little, you know, the award or whatever. But I'm like, people got so many, you know, different opinions about it and stuff. But I'm glad we was able to touch on it. We did get a lot of feedback on the page as well about that too. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
At least the Oscar look like Jada.
Right.
You go to hell for that.
Sorry.
Hey, Jada, don't come for the Girlfriend Talk podcast.
That's
you was bald and beautiful, okay? We love you.